we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, the music's really loud. Hang on.
Bobby, go.
Oh, toot toot.
No.
We're down a whistle. But thanks for the hype train, guys.
Thank you all so much for the continued support. We absolutely adore all of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. But with that said, when we last left our heroes, fleeing from the burning city of Boku, our heroes found their way into the living jungle like the rest of the Bokuian survivors. Separated from the survivors, now being led by Lady Vander, the party attempted to determine the next course of action and which direction fate would take them next. However, all of this was cut short as a mysterious vine thrust out from the unseen jungle, wrapping itself around Shade and pulling him back into the darkness. Before they were able to react, two large bulbous plant creatures lurked into view from the shadows, attempting to use more vines to restrain the rest of the party. However, the timely appearance of a new ally, a gnomish warlock named Lynx, helped to fight off the ferocious flora. After introductions and getting their bearings, the party was invited to stay at Lynx's camp for the night to avoid more danger. But before heading out, a figure appeared from the strange plant corpses. Fully naked, a half-elven hunter named Fal steadied himself before making his introductions. Seeing their combat prowess firsthand, Fal offered to top gold for any trophies of unique and rare animals the party killed throughout their adventure. They just need to send him word and he would come and find them for collection and payment. After a short travel, the party made it to Lynx's camp for the night. And while the appearance of this quirky young warlock slightly lightened the mood of most of the party, Lucy still wore the heavy burden of the fallen Boku on his shoulders. That night, as all rested, Lynx was told within a dream by her pops that to find their missing friend, she must take the party to see the Lady of the Lake, as she is the most knowledgeable and trustworthy individual in the jungle at the moment. The next morning, Lynx took the party to see this Lady of the Lake. It was there our heroes discovered that this was not just a Lady of the Lake, but the Lady of the Lake, one to which an old companion had referred to. The Lady of the Lake seemed to have lost her companion as well, and believed she and the party's interests were now in tandem, giving them direction where to head next. Now headed through a large thicket of reeds, the party happened upon said old companion, the Blackstone Warrior, a large lizard folk named Dendar, and his new pet pseudo-dragon, Plum Plum. And after a warm reunion, Dendar explained that he too had seen these strange bulbous plants, and would lead the party to their whereabouts. But not before trying to impart some words of warrior wisdom to Lucy, in an attempt to make him feel a bit better. And as our heroes made their way closer to their final destination, they found themselves on the ridge of a small hilltop, staring down a field of hundreds of these body-taking plants. And so, our story continues. As the noonday sun unforgivably beats down on your shoulders, a moment of silence throughout the party as a small breeze passes by, giving hints of a familiar foul smell. Taking in the sight of the valley below, you see acres of these bulbed plants lined up perfectly in rows, like that of an infantry ready to march. Albeit these plants look slightly different than the ones you had happened upon the night prior. While it could be the brightness of the sun, these bulbs looked much lighter in color. And while difficult to make out from your vantage point, they seem much smaller, including the vines that seem to protrude off of them. Off in the distance, you see that the field seems to lead up to what looks like a small structure, now heavily obscured from view from overgrowth. From what you can see, it looks to be made of stone and resembles that of an Aztec pyramid. Lynx, you would immediately take notice of the structure and know exactly where you are. Pops has warned you of this place a number of times. The center of the jungle itself. It seems the living jungle once again has twisted and turned itself, changing its location and putting you here as if by fate. What would y'all like to do?
Lynx is gonna jump down off of Dendar's shoulders because she's probably was talking to him the whole way up, just talking his ear off, anything and everything. She's gonna jump and she's like, wait! She's gonna like turn around with her arms out. It moved. No, we can't go there. 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 Can't go there. No.
Where?
What?
That big gold thing there. That building over there.
What moved?
The forest. It moves. It wants us to go there.
It
Well-
wants us to go there, but we can't go there?
No. Pop said no. So I'm telling you no. And I'm gonna go boop Eli on the nose. No.
Or like flinch back from it, and then he'll be. So when you look at this field, is it obvious that the pods and the plants are connected to that structure?
Make a nature check for me.
That's not gonna go great.
First roll in like a year.
That would be a 2.
From your vantage point, it's difficult to see exactly what's happening. They are easily probably about 100 yards away from you at least. And you are up on top of the hilltop.
Okay, so Lynx, you're the expert, right?
Kinda.
What do you
Yeah.
suggest we do?
Don't go there.
Well, we can't just take each pod on individually. There's just too many.
She's gonna kind of snap a flame into her hand. We could let it on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna like kind of take her hand and just kind of close it and be like,
What? It
Let's-
could be lit. What do you?
let's think. Okay, that's great. But we do still have a friend possibly in one of those pods. So maybe not the best course of action, but maybe you have some other idea.
And there's a ton of pods, Lucy. I would be willing to bet that your mom and Betsa are in them too.
Yeah.
I think the jungle is just like scooping up anything that's foreign to it.
Well, these aren't the plants that I was talking about. The ones that I saw were much bigger. These were just kind of the field of them that I found.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, this is a shot in the dark, but it's possible we could find a heart. Find its heart. Maybe it'll be happy.
Do you think they're all connected to one entity? Is that what you're saying?
It must be. They look like they're all being used for the same reason. For what, you know what I mean?
So
When
let's
you look at a
find-
plant, everything is usually connected to one.
So let's find the source.
But you're saying we can't go to that big.
Yeah, no, that's off limits now.
Why can't we go to that place?
I've got the same question.
Because, and I'm gonna go up to him. Pop said no.
Why did he say no?
Because it's dangerous.
Why is it
And-
dangerous?
To be honest, I really don't know. He just told me
Well-
never to go there.
So let's go find out.
I like your I like you. I like you. And she's gonna take his feather and just start walking with him.
I'll have you know, danger's my maiden name. Let's go.
Wait, your maiden name? What does that mean? I'm gonna
Dendar
look
is
really
now
confused.
already walking slowly down the hill towards the field.
Okay.
I find it weird that I'm kind of on his boat right now. Sorry to Pop or whatever it is you call your friend. And then Lucy starts following Dendar.
Well, wait, but Dendar was talking about something. Okay, all right. I mean, I guess we're all following Dendar. But shouldn't we check it out first, Pavo? You want to like go see if you can get an aerial view to see if the plants are connected to the structure?
I don't know, this canopy's looking pretty thick.
It always
Thank you,
seems to be the
Lucy.
case.
No.
I'll just stick with the party this time.
All right.
I mean,
Giving up on scouting.
But what if we, guys, what if we flew over the trees to the structure?
Why do we always have to fly places?
I don't want to walk through this. This looks like it's going to be a problem. It abducted Shade. No?
It's
Yes?
so many spell slots to fly. And I didn't prepare fly again, because every time I don't, you want to fly somewhere.
Speaking of spell slots, I'm just going to take a note and say that I'm spending 6 sorcery points to get my 4th level back. Okay,
Isn't
proceed.
that so nice? Hey,
I mean,
Lynx
I would
is gonna-
prefer to fly. That would make it a lot easier, but I also don't want to leave all you guys behind.
I hear you.
Yeah. Lynx?
I'm gonna run up to Alara and I'm just gonna say, "Hey, you want to play I Spy with me?" As we're walking. Okay, I spy something green.
It's like,
Is it? I'll lean down. Is it Lucy?
It's not green.
What?
Is he green?
My robes are.
Oh, no,
No,
that's
the
not it.
forest.
No,
This is the forest.
it's this thing. And I'm gonna poke one of the pods.
Oh,
Damn. You're
As,
so good
uh,
at this game.
As you poke one of the pods,
oh
you
fuck.
see as the vines start to rise up and slither a little, almost like it's awaking. As you now stand on the edge of this field, you see that there's probably about 4 feet in between each row of these bulbed plants. They are much smaller than the ones that you had seen. And as you kind of look underneath to get a sense of it, you do see that these have stalks that are firmly planted within the ground. As you continue to mull this over, there seems to be a little bit of pollen that shakes up from when Lynx had poked the pod. Lucy, go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Should I not have touched it?
yeah, no.
Oh,
12.
kind of hold
Ooh.
hold her hand to come.
That's a low number.
Yes, it is.
And I need to roll a d20.
I also need, I'll say Crimson. Roll a D4 for me.
Oh no.
For the next D4 hours, you are.
As Lucy pulls back and lets out a bellowing sneeze that almost echoes and reverberates over top of the forest. Suddenly, he begins to change. His body seems to stretch larger than what it usually is. All of a sudden, he appears to be about a foot taller.
Nope. Okay. Not bad.
Hey, how'd you
All
do
things
that?
considered.
Hey, how did you do that?
Yeah, how'd you do that? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, Eli.
I'm gonna.
It
At
was
this
an
point, I'm gonna
accident.
try to-
Lynx.
I'm gonna try to climb on Eli and try to stand on his shoulders and see where I'm at height wise with him.
I'll like try to hold her up.
As the two of you sway
Might
back
be.
and forth, you look very similar to a group of 3 goblins in a trench coat, only without a trench coat. Surprisingly enough, the two of you combined do not stand as tall as Lucy is right now.
Ah,
that's
god damn it.
annoying.
Well,
You're almost
okay,
there. Also, point a note, I just used my inspiration. I know you can't see an icon, but I used it.
Okay.
Let's
And
see.
also, Lucy's tattoos markings glowed for a second. Storing them wild magic spells.
Can you walk like this, Eli? I kind of like the view up here.
I will attempt to.
Always try.
Do you need a check? Do you
Go
need a
ahead and make
performance
a
check?
dexterity saving throw for me.
Saving throw.
Both of us? That kind of stay.
Now that you mention
16.
it, yes.
That's a. Oh, a dex? Oh, that's still not even better. That's an 8.
An
I got a
8.
16.
Eli,
Okay.
as you try and hold on to Lynx by the feet, the disproportionate of the weight, you start to tumble over. Lynx, you fall off the side of Eli's shoulders, hitting another one of these pods as one of its vines now reach out and grab onto you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can I try
no.
to grab her since she probably fell near me?
She's right
That's
beside
a-
you.
That's a nat 20. So plus
Ooh.
2. It's 22.
Okay.
Oh.
As the vine reaches and begins to pull and grab around you, it seems to have wrapped itself around a little bit of your clothing. Instinctively, you take out your dagger and cut through it and push away just in time. Doesn't seem like any of the thorns have connected with your skin. Eli kind of grabs you and pulls you away from the scene.
That was
All right. So
Okay,
I
that's
think
a bad
we can
idea.
safely
Probably not do
say, yeah, let's not go
Good
near
idea.
the plants.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. I'm gonna grab Eli's hand. We're gonna walk forward.
All right, let's go.
Does it look like we could step over like the vines?
You can
You know,
certainly
or is it
try.
like thoroughly coated?
There seems to be some walking space in between.
Okay. Let's go check out this building.
Game of hopscotch, anyone?
Oh, my dad is gonna hate me. Pops
You're
is
saying
gonna
it's
hate
dangerous?
me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hand these out now. I'm gonna give a potion of healing to Alara.
You, Eli? That's so nice.
And then who has more hit points? I'm gonna give one to Lucy.
You.
And I got one more on me.
You got it?
Okay.
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 What kind of potion of
Are
healing
you-
is this? Just a
Are-
standard potion of healing?
It's standard. You guys have both standard. And just so you guys know, out of game, I have greater.
Oh.
So if we need
Keep
to
the good
pop-
stuff for yourself. Got it.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
how it is. Yeah.
No, I'll give it to whoever needs it, obviously. But I'm gonna hang on to it for now.
Eli, are you worried?
She said it was dangerous, so yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the heart of the jungle.
Gave us a couple of glasses of Prosecco and she's got the champagne. Typical.
I
What's
will
that?
hand Lucy the greater one.
I'm just
and take
kidding. I
that
don't know.
for
I'm just
Take back it all.
I have more health than you. It's fine. All right. So we're
I'm probably
playing
stronger than you.
hopscotch around these vines.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until we get to the where we need to
Okay.
be.
I need everyone to
I
make
would like
a
to
dex.
I would like to actually try and play hopscotch. Or
Wow.
Lynx will do the same if she sees Alara do it. She's gonna get so excited.
Okay, perfect. Everybody but Alara and Lynx roll a dexterity saving throw. Lynx and Alara roll at disadvantage for me.
Great.
fair. Totally fair.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
16.
This is cocked,
11.
good sir. So I'm gonna reroll.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is a bad roll.
Dexterity saving at a disadvantage.
Yes, please.
Okay, 15 for me.
16.
10.
Okay.
11.
Should have
Okay.
just had fun, guys.
And Pavo?
16.
Okay. As you all begin to hopscotch through these strange vines, some more familiar with the game than others, most of you make it to the halfway point without being touched. However, Eli and Lucy, you have tendrils now reached around your foot. You don't seem to have
Stab
made it over top. Both of you take 5 points of poison damage from the vines. And you are both considered poisoned right now, meaning that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage.
Well, you did roll advantage already, so you wouldn't have double advantage on that.
That was a dex, though. But anyway, the damage would be halved, right?
Damage would be halved, yep.
Okay. And then what was the effect?
You're poisoned.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
Means you have
Ability
disadvantage
checks at
on-
disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
And,
All of
and
them?
attack
Shit.
rolls.
And attack rolls.
Great.
And also, Origins, thank you so much for the raid, my new friends. Happy to have you here and very, very excited to be on your show in a very short period of time. As you stand in the center of this large field of these strange bulbed plants. You stop for a moment to gain your composure, and as you do, looking down at the back of your hands, you now see a familiar glow.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Lynx, you take notice of this, and there's something strangely familiar about the sigil that now glows on the back of their hands. I need you to make me a history check, please.
I'm gonna walk up to Alara and kind of grab her hand. And 18 plus 1, that's a 19.
19. Strangely enough, you do remember this sigil that now appears on the back of their hands where it was once not there before. You remember it, strangely enough, as a symbol on some of your leaf sketches. But the memory of where it comes from goes back much further to a time where you were far too young to draw.
Oh. Hey, I've seen this. And I'm gonna tap her hand, and I'm gonna kind of like quickly like do like a little drawing over it, like finger draw it. I saw this a lot when I was a kid, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's everywhere in my hut on all those leaves that I draw.
How did we miss that?
Not sure.
Something we would have seen. Wow,
We were tired.
I was super excited about our sleepover party. So
It was so much fun. It was so much fun, and I'm just gonna put her back of her hand and just slap it against my face. It's just so cool. Like as if she's like seeing it in like hypervision, she's gonna hold it there.
Right? It's so pretty.
It is. How'd you guys get it on your hands?
Well, it
That's a long story.
It showed up there one day. Really? I mean, technically, we're now tasked with saving the world. It's like the mark of being a superhero.
And this means we're close to
A champion's tomb.
a champion's tomb.
There's
I'm
that.
guessing.
And I can only assume, and I'll point over at the... I'm imagining in my head as like a ziggurat, but like whatever the structure is.
The danger room?
Danger zone.
I'm sorry to
Danger
Pops,
zone.
but if we weren't going before, we're definitely going now.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynx, what happens if you do things that Pops tells you not to do?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna point to my eye. I mean, he gave me a new eye when he told me not to run.
Oh.
I poked it out with.
Okay.
I don't know.
But he didn't cause the eye issue in the first place, though, right? That was just an accident.
No, he said it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. But I don't know. He might get mad for a minute, but I think he'll be fine. It'll be our little secret, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
If he,
Okay.
if he gets mad, I'll talk to him. I get
Okay.
along really well with everyone.
Yeah, I like you. And I'm gonna grab her two fingers and we'll walk.
Okay. As you continue to make your way through the rest of this field, taking extra care not to step on the vines, now knowing what kind of danger they impart on you. I need everyone once again to make a dexterity saving throw, this time at advantage.
Oh my god.
Okay, but so we're doing a straight roll for those of us who already got poisoned.
Okay.
No, the dex save you are making with advantage.
21.
20.
15.
$11.
Jesus. Well,
Just
you
can't
are
get a
in luck,
handle
my
on these
friend.
vines. I'm not
As,
used to being this tall. I'm walking around like a giraffe right now.
As you continue
It
to
does suck.
as you continue to walk through the vines, you feel a little bit more invigorated at this point. You have received inspiration.
Praise
Wow.
be.
Should I use it again right now?
Yes, you can.
I guess. Okay. Oh my god. So that one.
Oh my god.
Getting the good rolls.
Feeling
out
that
today, y'all.
level of confidence just boom over top of you, putting your nose to the sky and easily walking through, you find yourself once again tripping over the vines as one wraps around you. You take another 5 points of poison damage.
Lucy, do you need help? Do you want some help?
I'm
getting
fine.
through
I
the
got
vines?
this.
Oh.
I'm experiencing growing pains at a very fast rate right now.
Mhm.
Must be
You look
nice.
great. You look great, by the way.
Do you hate being
Thanks.
short?
Not the greatest fan of it.
I like you the way you are. All of you.
Yeah. Eli,
you.
you're great at your height. I think it suits you.
Backhanded.
He-
That's,
he will,
that's for the
like-
mood ring, Eli.
He's gonna blush because she said it suits him and get a little awkward.
Okay. As you all make your way outside, just on the edge of this strange field, a little bit of a breeze passes by, cooling the air around you. You feel a little bit of a refreshment kind of wave over you as the sound of the wind seems to blow over top of some nearby reeds, creating this beautiful pan flute-like sound. You find comfort in that, but it is truly Lucy who seems to enjoy it the most, as if a bard has just inspired him.
Ooh, I think that was me.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Eli, not Lucy. Eli, you now have
It's
bardic
not Lucy's
inspiration.
taste of music.
Yeah, no. He's not a big fan of Lou Reed?
Not a fan.
Hold on. Oh, I forgot to set up my sound effects again. Damn it.
Oh my gosh, it's so delayed.
As you come to the end of this field, there's a bit of a clearing before the large structure. You do now see a few of these strange, larger pods off to the side. One seems to be separated from the rest as it continues to kind of push outward as if someone's trying to escape.
Lynx is just gonna instinctually just go and attack it, or try to help whatever's in it.
How are you attacking it?
She's done before. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast like the bottom of it, to cut the roots, essentially, just kind of cut into the lifeline. So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the side with the most vines on it.
Okay. As the Eldritch Blast hits the side of the fleshy bulb, you see it push out even further as two swords now stab through it, pulling downward.
Hey,
And as the
Sticks!
opening happen, as the plant seems to open up from the side of itself, you watch a very oily, greasy, smelly looking shade fall out of the plant.
Holy shit!
Shade! We've been looking
Oh.
for you.
Oh, at least you got one problem solved.
Just kidding.
I'll help
Shade,
him up.
as you finally see your friends once again, your most loved companions, as we found out in the last episode, you feel reinvigorated, ready for anything that happens next. You, my friend, have been inspired.
Thank you. But I stay on my knees because I look like crap.
As
Aw, you're
Shade
fine,
kind of...
Shade.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I was gonna just kind of see that he's came out of this thing. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds
That's
on
nice.
I'm gonna go up to him because he's on his knees. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna reach for his face and I'm gonna cure the wounds. Would you like me to roll the heals for you, Shade?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No still.
Gotta make use of all them dice.
Am I puking oil?
You are in a strange, gooey substance that kind of coats over top of you. A very foul smell emanates from it.
Ew, dude.
I'm not a happy camper.
You take 13. You get 13.
Thank you.
And as you take that, she's going to yank your face down. and she's gonna look at your eyes, and she's gonna like forehead to forehead. You got two colored eyes like I do.
I'm going to stand up. I guess I'm going to carry her with me.
No words, just pick up the. No.
What is this?
Kid, I'm not in the mood right now.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of like kind of shift myself around, and then I'm just gonna sit on the back of his neck.
Shade, Lynx, Shade.
Hi.
I'm gonna walk up to Shade and kind of like run a finger down on the oil and go. By the way, how tall are you, Shade?
I will have to.
I'm gonna look slightly down on you and be like, "This is a nice change."
Wow, shade at shade. Who would have thought? As Lucy runs his finger down the side of you, a large globule of this purplish ooze that seems a little bit translucent kind of gets scraped off on his finger. He kind of flicks it down to the side, and as he does, all of a sudden, Shade, you start to feel a strange tingling in your tree arm.
Oh my god.
I need you to go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
Wow. That took what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was there
That's
to
quick
get
today.
already.
It was there before we even found him.
Oh, great. Okay.
41.
Sorry, what'd you say? 41?
Yeah. Oh god, what's going to happen? No fire, please. Why is he laughing?
You have to talk like last game.
What?
Suddenly, you once again feel this warmth towards Alara, seeing her again for the first time in a while.
Yeah, here we go.
You suddenly have this urge to give her a piggyback ride wherever you travel to next.
I already have someone in my. What?
Gonna have to make some room.
Just deal with it.
He throws Lynx off.
Not your turn. Get out of here.
But he's slimy.
So
Lucy,
I
as
walk
you-
to it, and I
Sorry,
already
go
put
ahead.
her on my back. Not asking.
Ooh.
Am I thrown off? Or is it just both of us?
You were tossed off to the side. However, it's not too far of a way down, and you being a very nimble gnome, you were able to land on your feet without a problem.
I'm gonna run up and grab his shins.
Little spider monkey.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna wrap my arms around his neck and sort of like lean in like next to his ear and be like, I knew you missed me.
Are you on my back? Can you clean my hair, please?
No. What am I gonna clean it with? You should ask Lucy. He has that spell that cleans things. It might work.
Oh, I forgot
I
that
put
spell.
my hand in my hair, removing the goo, and just like I throw it on the ground.
Ugh.
Ew.
You just slicked it back like a mobster, just.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lynx is gonna react to the glob throw down. Blech.
Lucy, as you kind of watch all this happen with a little bit of pride, the first that you felt in the last few days, you take such a joyous moment, finally being taller than Shade. You, my friend, have been inspired.
Again. Okay. Let's try not to waste it right away this time.
As Shade kind of circles around directly in front of everyone with Alara up on his back, kind of bouncing her along. Lynx now fully grasped around his leg, both large smiles on their face. Dendar kind of sniffs the air for a minute. Guys, I think there's something wrong about this place.
I told you guys.
Now
What's
getting
up?
that idea.
I smell something in the air. It smells like rotten fish.
Ew. I think that's shade.
I sniff shade to see if it matches rotten fish.
Surprisingly, it smells very familiar to rotten fish.
Oh, dude.
Just shade. Just
Are you
shade,
sure you're
Denver.
not just smelling him? He just came out of the pod.
I don't know. Something seems odd in this entire place.
Okay.
Ah, thank God.
Well, we'll just be careful and be on high alert while we move forward.
Unless you've got any more insight. Or
Yeah.
unless one of us can make an insight.
Can
check.
Lynx kind of does Lynx smell? Does the smell trigger any memories for her or anything at all?
Nope.
And are you just
Onward
being a
to
Debbie
glory.
Downer?
I'm never a Debbie
Easy.
Downer. I'm only a Debbie Upper. Also, who's Debbie?
Okay. I don't know. Actually,
You make
She's
me
probably a
another
really
pretty
nice
mermaid.
person. Oh.
There's actually a chipmunk like a couple trees down that's named Debbie.
Cool.
Okay.
This has
Yeah.
been great.
Yeah.
Shade, if you'd like to stop running around in circles, you can make a beeline towards that structure right there.
Mhm.
So I stop running in circle, but run straight at the building with Laura on my
Okay.
back. And
Oh, I guess we're going to. So we all start running, or I start running.
You all begin to run towards this strange building, and when you're about 20 feet away from the staircase leading upward, a loud voice seems to boom out throughout the jungle. Who dares enter my domain?
Does that sound like your pops, Lynx?
Does it sound like my pops?
No, it seems like a much thicker, raspier voice than what you're used to.
Just say, my name's Alara. What's yours?
Don't
God.
talk to strangers.
Oh, she talks to strangers.
I like
all the
her.
time.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lynx.
you guys are different.
That's
though.
great
I like you
advice.
guys.
Answer my question.
I'll hold up my fist
Who are you?
with the light on it, the champion sigil on it.
I see champions amongst us. Well, then you are foolish
Ooh.
to come to this place. Allow me to greet you to your final resting place. And as he says
Go,
this,
Eli.
directly between where you stand and the entrance of the structure, a stem begins to grow from the ground. It quickly stretches upward as more stalks begin to rise from the ground as well. They wrap themselves around themselves, forming what looks like almost limbs. Not a moment later, a humanoid figure standing roughly 6 feet in height stands before you. The growth has now hardened, making a bark-like armor all over his body. A single plank of bark covers the face like that of a helm, only showing the dark glow from the creature's eyes. As the figure finishes growing, you now see two massive bulb plants, much larger than any you've seen thus far, appear from the sides of these buildings, vastly larger than the ones that you've seen from the forest so far. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in, because we're doing some boss battling tonight, baby. Roll me some
no.
initiatives.
Ah.
Oh boy.
No. Oh, no.
oh,
Good thing two of us are poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
really, really great.
That little hopscotch game was worth it now.
Hey, no, we did hopscotch and we did fine. The two
Yeah,
people
we
who
did.
have, mood issues, they were the ones with the problems.
Mood issues.
Does that mean? Do I have a mood issue?
Also, for my
No.
Is that a
players,
cow
if you-
joke?
If my players
Yeah,
are
but-
not in Roll20 right now, please get into Roll20.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
There. I just see the map.
Do we have to roll in roll 20 or
No.
the roll
No.
20? Okay.
It's ew. Okay.
oh.
Right. Yeah, that was
I
bad.
like them pictures.
All right, Alara.
It's a 9.
Oh yeah,
That's
Dendar's
unlike
with
you.
us.
It's because I'm on shade. That's why.
Oh, fair enough. Bravo. Well played. Well
I
played.
got a 6.
You guys are doing great so far, Eli. Let me guess, a 3?
Who?
Eli's gone right now.
No, Eli has a
Right.
7.
Eli's
has a
staring
7.
at his shoes right now. He's not sure what to do. Lucy.
15.
Shade.
5.
Jeez, guys,
Thanks.
don't make me go first.
What?
Hey, I'm in bad
Thanks.
shape. Told you.
17.
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
And chat, roll for Dendar for me. Someone roll me a d20.
Yeah, we don't have Ollie with us or Trix.
Oh, wow.
No.
You got
Oh.
lots of high rolls. A 4, a 2, a 4. Woo! We
I got-
are
oh
my God,
killing
another
people
4.
tonight. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay, also, chat, roll me another one for Eli.
Eli has a 7.
Oh, there's Eli.
Eli,
Yeah, sorry, I put it in chat.
yeah, 7.
I can't see chat.
Sorry. It was an emergency.
Okay. Did Holson fall down the well?
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay. Wow.
I know.
As you all stare in fear of this creature that seems to have risen up from the ground, you stand in shock for a moment as it looks down upon all of you. It begins to almost hover in the air by about 10 feet. It points a finger out towards you all. And as it does, a black, necrotic-looking circle begins to appear all around you. I need you all to
God.
make Constitution
Counterspell.
saving throws.
Counterspell.
Okay?
Oh my god.
We don't like them dark circles, man.
I definitely don't. Oh boy.
As Alara
yeah.
begins to chant the incantation very quickly, the black circle begins to raise up around her. You take notice of this as it doesn't seem like the counterspell seems to be working as the black becomes thicker and thicker. But you focus and concentrate as the black circle kind of mists away on the ground. Taking cue of
That's
this,
probably
Lynx,
great.
you watch as the black circle begins to feed back into the ground for a moment. What would you like to do, my friend?
Lynx is going to go ahead and bonus action Misty Step straight towards the big dude. Before she does it though, she's going to go, "It's go time." Flick down her goggles,
Badass.
and she's just going to just zoom with her Misty Step straight to the guy.
Okay.
And she...
You do have control of your token, by the way.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and move right directly to the front of him, and I'm gonna use my green flame blade cantrip against him. I'm just gonna summon a green flame and just kind of go for his knees, like right behind him.
I don't think that's
Lying
how
or on
green
the
flame.
ground?
I don't think that's how that works.
No?
Hang on, let me double check
It's
that.
a melee attack, so cantrip.
I might be thinking.
There goes my fireball.
Well, no, it's just a weapon attack, and it does extra fire damage to it. And then it can jump to the next one with.
Okay, so just tell me what you're hitting it with.
I'm
the-
gonna be hitting it with my little dagger, my dagger that I have.
Okay. As you suddenly appear in front of this strange bark creature, You quickly wave your hand over top of the dagger, and as you do, that green blade flame begins to emanate directly over top of it, giving a little translucent greenish glow over it. You quickly stab up towards the creature. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please.
Okay. So. Oh no, that's not a good one. There's a 14 to hit.
A 14. The blade sticks just in the lower thigh of the creature as it seems to be resting just above headline. It seems to pierce through a little bit of the bark as you see a little bit of green sap seem to emanate directly beneath it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh. Okay, so that is 4 piercing damage, and then I'm gonna roll 1d8 plus 3. Oh, that's 5. So 9.
9 points.
Damage.
Okay.
So.
Would you like to make any movements on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back. I'll be willing to take that opportunity attack, but I'm gonna get around him and kind of go into the bush, right here.
Okay. As you slice at the creature, it now attention is turned towards you. You try to maneuver away from it. It reaches out a trunky branch-like finger and just goes to touch you. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
You take 17 points of damage as the finger rests directly on top of you. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. That is a 16 plus 2, so it's an 18 Constitution save.
Okay. As the creature touches you, a little bit of a thorn seems to jettison out from its finger, piercing you directly in the side. You suddenly feel this sluggishness as the poison begins to seep through your body. You focus and push your warlock energies outward, and it seems to push back the poison now seeping into your system.
Ah! Oh, that burns, and I'm just gonna yell. Can I free action? Yell to the group?
Yes, you can.
Try not to touch it, or get hit by it. Fuck! And I'm just gonna run right back into the bush.
Okay.
The cutest fuck ever said.
Lucy, you watch as Lynx disappears from your side, all of a sudden appearing in front of this creature and stabbing it with a small green flame blade before she begins to shudder off to the side, yelling something. What would you like to do, my friend?
Lucy's gonna be worried about hitting Lynx. I'm gonna look at the big plant to the left. I don't know how to ping, but this guy right here at the bottom of the map.
Okay.
And he's gonna reach his finger gun out like this and fire a fireball. So I need a dex saving throw from, it should be the big plant and main guy.
Nice.
Okay.
And while I do so, Lucy's markings are gonna kind of glow again, because I stored earlier, maximize the damage of the next damaging spell you cast.
Okay. As you shoot off your fireball, it seems to hit the creature directly in the chest as the flames begin to push out from the sides of it. The wooded bark creature seems to be able to dodge out of the way, but a few flickers of flame seem to catch him and almost set a little bit of his bark on fire.
So that'll be 48 damage is the normal damage minus half, so 24 for the main guy.
And it's 48 for the other?
48 for the other. Maximum fireball.
All right, fair enough.
With that, I am probably pissed them off. So I am going to go ahead and hide behind Alara. Like a coward.
Love it.
I'm still on shade right now, probably. I'm just
Seeing the creature take this vast amount of damage, the woodland creature you watch as it stares bitterly at all of you. Its eyes begin to glow. I need Lucy, Alara, and actually Dendar to make Constitution saving throws for me.
I'm better at those.
Are we saying that I'm on shade or not on shade right now?
You would have hopped off of shade at this point.
Okay.
I know I said I was going
yeah.
to save my inspiration, but I'm going to go ahead and reroll that. Okay, better. 30-20 for me.
On save, you said?
Yeah, con save.
It's 23.
23. Lucy, what did you get?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. As you feel this strange necrotic energy just pour over you for a moment, you feel almost icy prickles run down your entire body almost as if the life is being drained out of you. Both of you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
That was a save. That's not good.
It would have been 22 or 23, so...
Oh, well, sorry if that's not a lot of hit points for you, but for me it
Well,
is.
you know, I'm 7 feet tall. I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you heard.
Right.
The barked warrior now points over towards the bulbed plant, and the burn marks seem to shrink away.
Ew.
It looks as if it's completely fine, like it had never been blasted off by a fireball in the first place.
We have problems.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. We gotta take it with the guy in the middle.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Lucy?
Tower?
Nope, that's it.
I'm joking.
Just single tear, just down my cheek.
It's okay, Lucy.
No, that was
Fine.
badass. That was really good.
One of the large bulbous creatures now begin to lurch forward towards both Lucy and Alara as two vines whip out from it to the side.
This is not good.
Alara, you're able to evade it as it quickly moves out of the way. Lucy, on the other hand, you suddenly feel wrapped around by this strange plant's vines. A plethora of spiky thorns pierce into your skin from multiple areas. You take 18 points of acid damage, and I need you to make either a dex or a strength saving throw for me.
You almost said con. I'm gonna go with dex. Oh, okay. 18.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. That's a natural 20. The rest of you watch as Lucy, now being pulled directly into the pod itself, completely enveloping him inside of it. Lucy, as soon as you feel it, you feel these enzymes seem to coat over top of your body. You are now paralyzed until you make the next save.
Okay.
The other creature is going to move towards
I'm not as confident.
Pavo and Dendar. Another 2 lashes seem to whip out from its stalks. Dendar seems to slice through it directly, not allowing the vine to hit him in any way. Pavo, you kind of leap back and parry for a brief moment as the vine seems to just miss you on the inside. The creatures continue to kind of pulsate up and back and forth. Watching all of this, Alara, what would you like to do?
Oh my gosh. For role play, can I know who's next in initiative?
No, you can't.
Okay.
No. It's
Okay. Well then I am just going to say, okay, well, I don't know, let's try this staff out. And I'm just gonna hold it up and I am going to cast, what is it called? Critical Fate. I need to select a target though. And okay. So I select the main guy.
Okay.
And basically I peer into their possible future and I pull out the best timeline. And the next person who attacks this creature will have an auto crit on it.
Sweet.
And I'll just say, hit him with your hardest shot. Whoever's
Hit him with
gonna
your
hit him
best
next.
shot.
Lift that.
Fire away.
I knew I'd get Lucy to sing finally. Yes.
Oh,
Just needed the right
nobody
thing.
clipped that.
Fix.
Everyone clip that. All right, Alara, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Hearing Alara call out these strange instructions, Eli, what would you like to do?
I am going to use my movement to hold on, so many tabs. Get behind this plant over here. So let me switch to select. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm gonna go behind this little plant over here. I will use my action to throw my dagger. So that's an auto crit, auto hit, auto crit, and that's sneak attack, correct?
It would be, yep.
Okay.
Get him, Eli.
So that is going to be 16 points of piercing damage. So doubled would be 32 points of piercing. That's going to be 1d6 poison, unless it's immune. Is it immune?
I'll tell you in a second. Yes, it's immune to poison.
Oh,
Okay, so that's 0 poison. However,
Comma.
that is going to be, guys, help me. What's 17 times 2?
can't ask
34.
me that.
34.
34 points of sneak attack damage for a total of 66 points of piercing damage.
God
Nice.
damn.
I'll air high five, Eli.
Finger guns back with a wink.
Lix, you watch as the dagger seems to hit just off the side of the helm. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Or maybe
You
did I
keep
break
screwing up.
did I break concentration? Maybe I broke its concentration. Maybe is that what it is? Maybe? Hopefully.
Oh.
Probably.
Let's find out.
Love you, Lynx.
You.
Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
18.
18. As the helm seems to split and fall off, revealing half of its face. You've seen this figure once before. Your heart both jumps into your throat and sinks into your stomach as you see the face of Pops staring back towards the group.
Ooh, that's
Knew I didn't
hell-
trust that motherfucker.
That is hella Akko.
Pops! And she's gonna kind of like slowly like have like her arms at her side and she's gonna be like, Pops! Out of the bush. She's gonna come out.
Surprisingly, the creature does not take any note of you whatsoever.
Very awkward.
Eli, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
There is, in fact. I am going to use my reaction to summon my dagger back, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to dodge. Or hide. Let's hide. No, let's dodge. Let's dodge.
Okay.
Let's dodge.
Yeah, let's dodge.
Dodging is a good idea.
No.
Pavo, what would you like to do, my friend?
All right. I don't want to stay in front of this thing, so
Right.
I'm going to use the key point for bonus action dodging. And I'm going to use my movement. So he's going to get a attack of opportunity at disadvantage, at least. Fly over to this guy here. So if you want to take your attacks now.
And it was disadvantage?
Yeah, because I'm dodging.
Okay. Does a 21 hit you?
With disadvantage? Yeah.
I rolled a
Wait.
14 and a 19.
I will use my new wings to shield that off, so no, that wouldn't.
Okay. So as you begin to fly over, you watch out of the corner of your eye as one of the tendrils seem to reach out, slashing towards you. Using the magics of the wings, they begin to cascade over top of you, creating somewhat of a silvery barrier. The strange vine seems to knock off of the side of it, kind of peering off to the side. Go ahead.
Alright, so then I'm going to take my 2 attacks with the Gravedigger Spade against this tree guy. First attack is an 18 to hit.
As you go to try and slash towards the creature, you see a wall of bark now begin to emanate and grow up around it, very similar to the shielding that you had just completed. You make contact with it, breaking through the bark itself, but do not cause any damage towards the creature.
We'll take another swing at it. One more. So if the 18 didn't hit, then 16 is definitely not going to. And that's my move bonus, and so that's where I will end my turn.
Okay. Watching as Pavo flies over to the creature and seeing Lucy now being sucked into the plant itself, being enveloped by it like you had done just the night before. Shade, what would you like to do?
I will walk towards the big plant while I get my blades out, and also use my bonus action, and I will hex the plant.
Okay. Is there a save to that?
Nope, I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Let me double check.
For Hex, no.
No.
Okay.
All right, and then I will take my 2 attacks on it.
All right. As you spin your blades around, moving towards it, your one eye begins to glow for but a brief moment. It seems to light up all around the creature, creating a bluish silvery glow sheen that just kind of covers over top of it just for a brief second. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
So it's 16 to hit.
You take your first swing towards the creature as it slices through the fleshy bulb of it, causing it to splatter open. More purple ooze of foul stench continues to ooze out of it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second hit is 16 too.
The second one almost creating an X-like shape directly in the center of the creature. More and more of this purple ooze begins to fall out of it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
It's a 5.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. With all participants now fully engaged, Dendar looks around. Oh yeah, I guess it's my turn now. He jettisons towards the creature that Shade had just been attacking as he takes out his giant black stone sword or axe and slices down towards the creature. A massive, devastating blow cuts through a huge portion of it as leaves begin to peel off of it, revealing more of this purplish ooze, almost like an onion being split off of the layer of it. Ooh. That's going to be 15 points of damage to it. He calls back, breathing heavily. These guys aren't so tough. We can take them. He swings once again with his mighty axe. As he does, the creature pushes back with one of its thorns, or one of its vines, pushing away the axe, allowing it to parry away from him. He pulls back and kind of slings back a little bit. Okay, they are kind of tough. The floating woodland creature directly in the center now looks down towards Pavo. It reaches out its finger once again towards Pavo. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
$13.
As the finger touches you, you feel a searing pain come directly out of your shoulder. None like you have ever felt before. 16, 18.
Stop rolling.
You take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
This is a problem.
Is that all you got?
You see a half smile kind of peek out from the side of the now split off helm. Right, and that is as he does the smile, you watch a little bit of the wounds now begin to heal itself directly around it. Lynx, as you watch all of this happen, mortified of what you believe is your pops is doing, you suddenly hear a voice come from behind you. I wished for you to never see this. That is not me. It was once, but is no more. Help your friends defeat this imposter.
So my go.
It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Lynx is gonna bolster up just a little bit, knowing that that's not her pops, and she's gonna feel a little bit more confident because if was starting to feel like she brought them into this. She is gonna just move her blade into her other hand, and she's gonna do a finger gun and firebolt at this guy right here. Let's go ahead and roll damage at the blue leaf, but she's gonna move forward at the same time.
Okay.
At the other thing, when posturing her pops, that is a 14. That's a dirty 20 to hit. So.
Sorry, and you were shooting it at the imposter or the plant?
The plant, the one that Dendar and Shade are fighting at.
Okay.
It's more of like a passive, like finger gun, Yu Hakusho style.
As you pull out your finger gun, you pew towards it and hit it directly in the back. A large scorch mark appears directly on its back. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
9 plus 6, that's 15. 15 fire damage to it.
Okay, as the bolt hits it directly in the back, you watch as it singes some of the vines as 2 of them fall away off of the creature. More and more of this purplish ooze continues to seep out from it. At this point, that particular creature looks badly damaged. I'm
gonna walk up right behind it and just not gonna cower down at it. I'm just gonna look right up and like, you're not my pops. And then let's see here. For a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Light on Shade. Can I see Shade from where I'm at?
Yeah, he's half covered, but you can see a little bit of him through the appendages of this strange plant.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2d6. And he's going to get the 2d6 healing. Let's see, what do you Shade, you're gonna be healed for 11.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm half my life now.
You got this.
Lynx. I was gonna say Lynx is pretty mad that this guy is impostering her pops and attacking her friends. So.
Grabs you by the throat, and as it does, you feel more of this necrotic poison seem to seep into your skin. You take 14 points of damage.
Oh, no save or nothing on this?
Yes, you do actually make a save for me.
Which one?
Constitution.
Pavo. No.
Oh, don't worry what it was.
I'll use my inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's 18.
18. As the necrotic poison seems to seep into your skin, you try and push it back with all of your might. You are not poisoned, my friend.
Oh. So no damage?
No, full damage.
So it's 14 still.
Well,
right?
uncanny dodge, no?
He doesn't have that ability.
That's a rogue thing.
Oh, I
It's a
thought.
rogue
Oh,
thing.
do you have evasion? I thought you had
I have
something.
evasion.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's.
But
what it
that's only
was.
for dex saving throws to take half
Oh,
damage.
okay. Never mind. Sorry.
So how much damage? 14 you said?
14 points of damage as it points its finger towards the creature that looks badly wounded at this point. It seemingly heals by about 14 points.
Come on. Sorry.
You're welcome.
All right,
Just
with
saying,
that
you're
said,
muted.
Yeah,
Lucy.
Dave. I think,
Yeah, I think
you
it was
no,
muted.
I already
Yeah, it's okay,
took
it's
care of it. Yeah. With that said, Lucy, you now, with wide eyes, stare inside of this creature as it pulsates all around you. You can feel it constricting around your body. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, and since I'm poisoning, is this a disadvantage or is this a straight roll?
Only attacks and ability checks, so your saving throws are
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Okay, that's a nat 1, so I'm going to harness my wild magic abilities and use Tides of Chaos to re-roll that.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, man. Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You suddenly begin to feel your fingertips start to tingle for a moment. You feel yourself reaching up and flexing your hands once again. You no longer are paralyzed, but that is the end of your turn.
Oh, I had such a good idea too. Okay.
One of the creatures now directly in front of Alara is going to whip out one of its tendrils towards her. It easily wraps around you as it pulls and begins to constrict.
Just gonna come kill Lucy.
You take 22
Oh, now
points.
you were going to get me.
You take 22 points of acid damage, and I need you to make
Holy
a Constitution saving throw for me. Or sorry, a Dex save
Okay.
or a Strength save.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. 22 points of damage?
22 points of acid damage, yep.
Okay, this is bad news, Bears.
Pass.
What is
Pass.
it? A con save? What are
Yeah.
you saying?
A strength save or a dex save. You're battling against a grapple.
So 17.
17. You feel yourself now being pulled towards the creature. Quickly, did you use strength or did you use dex?
I used con. I thought you said con. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Well, I would use dex. Oh, it's the same as my con anyway, so this is good.
Okay.
Dex.
As you kind of push yourself together as quickly as possible and kind of squeeze, you seem to fall out of the bottom of the vine, finding yourself down on your knees for just a brief moment. The second creature, you watch as two more of the vines reach out towards Dendar and Shade. Shade, what's your DC or your AC?
19.
Both Dendar and Shade are now enveloped once again and being pulled towards the creature. Shade, you take 22 points of acid damage, as does Dendar.
Guys, are we gonna die?
Maybe.
We're all
Honestly,
starting to
this
get worried.
This is not good.
I need both of you to either make a dex or a strength save to fight the grapple.
I swear to God, Shade.
Oh yeah, I have to roll for Dendar. Oh shit.
I used my inspiration and I rolled 19.
Okay. Well, it definitely beats my 2.
Oh, shit. Should have stayed with the other one.
As it begins to pull towards you, you take out your blades and doing a quick flick around, it slices through the vine itself. However, you watch as Dendar is now pulled into one of these pods of the creature.
All right.
Alara, watching all of this take place down on your knees, you kind of look up with a fury in your eyes that has not been seen for quite some time. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to get up and go to the one that has Lucy in it, and I'm going to say, I know he said not to use the book, but I'm going to use the book, and I'm going to try and grab Lucy. Why are you shaking your head? Just take it. Just deal with it. and I'm going to cast Dimension Door and get him out of there and Dimension Door us as far away as possible.
Okay. First,
Wait.
make a perception check for me.
Okay?
Far away as possible from where?
From the thing.
Yeah, but
He's
but
in the pod, right?
Yeah, but like still in the battleground, right? Like not.
Yeah, it
Anywhere
doesn't go
crazy.
to the other end of the universe. The map's
heading back to
500
Boku.
feet, but I'm going to stay on the map.
Okay.
To
On the
clarify,
road to
I'm staying on the
Boku.
map. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. What am I rolling? Perception. Okay, I'm sorry. 16.
16. Through the slits and cuts of the creature, you can kind of peer inside of a pretty fearful Lucy as he mouths out, "Hey." You reach in, grabbing onto his arm. And
Doesn't know
suddenly,
that.
Lucy, you are no longer in the inside of the plant. Now, where are you on the map?
So much safer in there.
In the other one.
It was so cozy and warm.
Let's say we're like back here. Lucy, I can't move you, unfortunately. See if you move
Okay, I
yourself.
got you. Oh, never mind. Okay.
And I am just so exhausted. I am going to use the other half of my movement to sit down.
Okay. Alara sits down. Lucy looks at her in shock, like, what are you doing?
Taking a break, okay? Making myself scarce.
I had a plan.
I don't know that. You're welcome for saving you. God.
Peeking out of the sides of the bushes that we can't see right now, Eli, watching your friends in utmost trouble, now seeing just how badly Pavo looks at the moment, what would you like to do?
I am going to throw a dagger at the main dude, the wooden dude.
Okay.
So at disadvantage, that is a 15 to hit.
As the dagger flies towards the creature, it looks directly at you as the dagger flies. In that brief moment, he reaches up and catches the dagger before it actually hits and tosses it towards the ground.
Gosh.
Okay. I will use my reaction to summon it back, and I will use my bonus action to dodge.
Okay.
Great turn.
What am I'm rolling
I'm
at
just
disadvantage.
kidding,
What
I'm
am I
just
going to do?
kidding.
Yeah.
Well, usually the Eli double-decker works, but
Pavo, what would you like to do, my friend?
The Viper special.
Viper special.
Seeing that I'm pretty messed up right now, I'm going to use my action to disengage and my movement to fly up 65 feet. And there's nothing I can really do with the bonus action because it's all based off action, so that's my turn.
Flying away. Almost like jumping down a sewer.
I'm still on the field.
Shade, you're up.
Oh my
what would you like to do?
No. Not doing this.
Shade, what
It's
would
you,
you like to
Shade.
do, my friend?
Well, we'll slice again.
Okay.
That's 13 and 14 to hit.
You attempt to slash towards the creatures. However, both of your attacks are pushed away by the vines, parrying away from you. They fall down to your side as you breathe heavy, staring back towards the creature as it continues to pulsate, knowing that this strange lizard folk that seems to be joining your companions is inside of it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to hit it one more time. Or try to hit it. Oh, forget it. 12.
Okay. As you watch something seems to be fighting inside of the creature. You hear a loud roar as a black stone blade begins to cut directly through it. All of a sudden, the lizard folk warrior seems to spill out of it, breathing heavy. Also seem to have been very badly wounded at this point.
Great. I'm so glad I used all those spell slots to cast Sending.
Had to check up on my mom. What kind of son would I be?
What's the range on this? The creature once again smiles as it stares over towards Lucy and Alara. Suddenly, a black glow begins to appear all around you.
Counterspell.
Now encompassing.
Counterspell.
Okay, I need you to.
Fourth level. Fourth level. It's my only spell slot left.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I need you to roll a save on that, or a check on that.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's your last spell slot.
Well, okay. So I have some level 1 spell slots. left,
Perfect.
And a few level 2. It's okay, but it's like I have nothing. Okay. Sorry. Okay. What am I rolling again with this? How does this work? Can I use my inspiration?
Roll a d20, add your spell casting modifier to it.
Okay, a lot. It's a lot. It's over 20. 17 plus 8. So that's what it is.
25.
There you go. 25.
Okay. The black circle begins to flux in and out. And while it seems to die down about halfway,
No.
you're just too exhausted and spent. I need.
Should have been sitting down.
Shut up. What the fuck kind of spell is that?
Shade, Lucy, Alara, and Eli to all make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that was almost a 2. But that's 24 for me.
That's a 10.
Hold on.
I just rolled an 8.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration.
Do I have inspiration?
That's gonna be 9.
Okay.
Do I have inspiration?
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna use it. Oh my god. Okay, that's way better. 17. That's better than 8.
Okay.
Thank
As
you,
the-
chat. I think you just saved my life.
Black circle continues to pulsate all around you. Alara, Lucy, and what did you roll, Eli?
9.
And Shade?
10.
Alara and Lucy, you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
I collapse. I go on.
Guess how many health points I had left? 12. I'm also down.
Eli and Shade,
Holy fuck.
you take 24 points of damage.
I'm down.
I'm getting a nice little bird's eye view of everybody dropping like flies here. Jeez.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh god.
Lynx, you watch as all of this happens, as a few of your new friends begin to fall to the ground. Unsure what to do next. Suddenly, the air becomes still all around you. There seems to be almost an electricity in the air all of a sudden. You look back to see Eli, daggers at both sides, chomped at the bit, breathing heavily as green electricity begins to spark through the daggers up into Eli. His eyes now begin to glow, that greenish glow. You call out towards him, but he doesn't seem to answer, as Eli is no longer there. Only the Viper Assassin has returned. Eli, do me a favor and roll another initiative order.
Okay. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. You are now considered at the top of the round and on your regular turn. Also, your sneak attack damage has now increased to D10s.
Oh my god. Ooh. Okay.
Lynx, a
Okay.
little bit of a smile crests over your face, knowing that something is changing. The look on the strange creature's face now not so smirked. What would you like to do on your turn?
Say, you're not. How dare you impersonate my pops? And I'm just gonna go ahead and firebolt it right in front of me. I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw a firebolt.
Okay, reaching out directly in front of it, you watch as a orangish glow appears around your hand, thrusting it forward. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, that is a That is a 17 for the firebolt.
It hits it directly in the chest as it bursts out into flames. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. 7, 6, 13 fire damage.
Okay. The blast of the fire damage seems to almost cascade over top of him, burning most of the bark on its body. It is looking very hurt right now.
I am going to bonus action. I'm going to say, please don't give up on me. And I'm going to throw another a healing light to Alara.
No.
And
You're
evil.
sloppy.
You're useless in this fight right now, and you know it.
Wow. Even in death, he's all about himself.
That wasn't even in character.
I'm trying to save us.
oh,
Wow.
she's 8 to Alara.
Yeah, I'm cuter, that's why.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Thank you. Oh my god.
You watch as breath enters her body once more as she kind of jerks up into a seated position. Is there anything else you'd like
And
to do on
then-
your turn next?
Seeing, no, I have to stay in. I have to stay in the fight. I'm gonna stay right there. Just kind of just giving it mean eyes, seeing it and posturing her pops.
All right, fair enough. Lucy. Unconscious on the ground. I need
death
you to
saving
make your
throw?
first death saving throw.
Okay. 8. So that's a fail.
You feel a little bit of your energy begin to leave your body as a darkness and coldness begins to grasp all around you. The creature now, once again, begins to lurch around and starts to grab tendrils towards Dendar and Shade.
Hey, is it not my turn? Don't I go after Lucy?
No, that's the
No, it's
creature.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
The creature wraps its tendrils around Dendar as he seems to be encompassed by this. The thorns seem to pierce into him as he's pulled in. You watch as he loses consciousness inside of the creature.
Oh,
Shade, you are easily able to parry away from the creature, from the vines that reach out towards you, slicing
Oh
through
no, I
them once.
can't.
It's-
I'm down.
Shade's down.
It's taking me.
Okay.
Down,
Oh man. Okay. Well, you lose 2 death saving throws and are pulled in towards the creature.
Come on!
How many times you gonna die, man? Don't take me with you.
Welcome back.
I had 3 hit HP when we started. 3.
What? You got... Oh my god.
Alara,
You wouldn't have had a
Okay.
chance for a long rest.
All right. Coming to consciousness, I'm going to be like... I'm going to look over. Lucy's down unconscious. I'm going to... Okay. And I'm going to pull out the healing potion and feed it to him.
okay.
Also, out of character, you're fucking welcome. Not useless anymore, eh?
It's the least you could do.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just letting you know that it was this was all based on what Hops was telling me. He said I should TPK the players, so this is
Wow.
Thanks, chat. Thanks,
Thank
chat.
you.
No, not
Hops
chat.
and
It was just
dragons.
Hops. It was all
Okay,
Hops.
well, thanks, Hops,
Hops and
specifically.
dragons.
I'm kidding. All right, as you funnel it down into Lucy's mouth, you're worried for a moment as it seems to be seeping over top of his mouth. However, he suddenly coughs and lurches upwards. Alara, go
Oh,
ahead
sorry,
and
what I
roll
roll?
2d2 plus 2 for me.
A D4, you mean? I don't have a D2.
Or sorry, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 6, 7. 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Is that a bonus action or an action? I forgot what we.
We allow
are.
bonus action for potions.
Okay, so great. I'll use that as my bonus action, and then I will look extremely pissed off, and I look through all my spell slots that I don't have anymore, and
Also,
I will
Viper, you're on deck.
cast Scorching Ray at the 2nd level. And I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see where Dendar is. I'm gonna cast. Yeah. I don't know. I'll just cast Scorching Ray at the guy near Pavo, and I'll shoot all of them at him.
Okay.
Okay,
As you
so
smash down your staff, the ember flames seem to scorch through the ground up towards the creature. As they fly out of the ground, trying to hit it directly in the chest. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
the first one is a 23 to hit. The second one is a nat 20. Yes. And the third one is a nat 1. So
Gotta have balance, you know.
It's an 8 to hit or 9 to hit.
As two of the flaming tendrils merge up from the ground, breaking through some of the dirt, allowing it to fly out over top. It smashes it directly in the chest. Go ahead and roll your damages as the third one passes by directly over top of it.
Okay, so the first one is 5. The second one is 10. So with the crit, it's 20. So 25 total fire damage.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
As the flames cascade over top of it, it looks towards you, breathing heavily. You are not even a champion. With that, the Viper raises his head, teeth clenched, daggers at his side, sparking with green lightning all around him. Show him how it's done, Viper.
Eli's gonna let out like a scream, like it doesn't even sound like him. Like for a second you're concerned that there's like some shit. Then I don't know if mechanically how this is gonna work, but what I would like to do is throw the dagger, and then I want to use my reaction to like transport behind it, and I want to drag it down his spine.
Yes.
The woodlands, the barked individual?
The barked individual.
Okay.
Okay.
As Eli easily throws the dagger up into the air, suddenly he vanishes from sight. Now, blocking out the sun from a few of you, slamming down into the creature. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me with advantage, because that was badass.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. That is gonna be a 27 to hit.
Okay.
That is going to be 9 points of regular piercing. It is going to be, hold on, let me get D10. 1, 2, 3, 4 D10 sneak attack. $24 sneak attack for a total of 33 points of damage.
Okay. In that case, Viper, tell us the tale of how you vanquished your mightiest foe.
Yes.
So when I'm done, like slitting him in half, I'm just gonna go ham with the daggers, like just cut him up, and I want to be like moving around him and just like raging, fucking everything up.
In a berserker rage, you pull down both of your daggers, slicing it almost nearly in half, continuing to thrust into it. You watch as a blackish purple light begins to burn from the inside of its chest. It screams out, "No!" as it explodes into a light of purple, viscous energy all around you as you fall to the ground on your knee, lifting your head up in a badass superhero pose. As you do, the plants around it seem to slink down to the side. You watch as they begin to almost wilt and rot directly in front of you. The field all around you does the same as more and more fall down, almost like dominoes. More and more of these rotting bulbs falling to the ground and almost dissipating into the ground itself.
I love it.
Are you okay?
He's gonna be like panting, and then do I know Shade's down? Because I was on some other shit for a second.
Probably not.
Okay, I'm just panting then. Just fucking freaking out.
Looking around, the air grows still once more. And I think that's where we're going to take just a short break.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, Shade. I'm so
What will be the fate of Shade and Dendar? Stick around, guys.
Yeah, Dendar.
Go get your apple juices. Fal's got it. Go get your apple juices. Go get your orange juices. And Cherry Bombette, if you're in chat, go get yourself some popcorn. We will be back in a very short period of time because we did start a little late. So give us probably about 5 minutes to do a little bit of a bio break. And we will be back right after this short message. There's not really a message. I'm just going to say that. So we'll see you shortly, guys. Stay
I got a
tuned.
message for you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. That's my
Oh,
message.
you're amazing.
That was much too wholesome.
I think she was talking to chat, but we'll take it.
Oh.
We'll absolutely take it.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, maybe you guys too.
Stick around, guys. We will be back very shortly. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, that was a dangerous one. I thought we were going to lose everybody there for a second. And no, it
Shade,
wasn't
no
Hops'
big
fault.
deal.
Hops, we do love you, and I was just kidding. And we love you too, Vix. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful evening, my dear. Also, we're not going to take questions for tonight because we are a little short on time. But we'll do an extra round of questions next time. How about that? So, as the forest jungle seems to clear, it begins to get a little bit lighter as more and more of these plants seem to rot away. Suddenly, a burst of light seems to emanate out of Lynx's eye as she throws her head back. A light soars towards the sky. As it does, a humanoid form starts to appear in the light itself. Large glowing wings, beautifully feathered, seems to pierce off of its back. It looks a very brawny creature itself. It holds out its hands, and as it does, it cascades the ground in a beautiful purplish light. Shade and Dendar both feel bathed in this light. The feeling of being pulled away, feeling that darkness embrace you, suddenly vanishes as a warmth begins to seep through both of your bodies. Shade, you lift your head back up, seeing the group all around you. You have all been fully healed.
Whoa.
The figure begins to float down to the ground, directly in front of Lynx. You have done very well, my young one.
Aw, thanks, Pops. I thought I was gonna be fighting you for a second. I thought that was gonna be really hard. But Pops, thank you so much for healing my friends. I have friends. I have actual friends, and I'm gonna go up to his leg and kind of point to them, like really excitedly.
He pats
Even
you
though
on
they're
the
all
head.
like half dead.
And we're healed now.
She's pointing to us. I'm going to turn over to Alara and be like, I really thought it was an imaginary friend.
Sometimes imaginary friends are real too.
Right.
Sorry, Shay didn't want to laugh, but it just came out.
You just take it back.
As he pats you on the head, he smiles. Yes, your friends and you have done extremely well. And I'm sorry to all of you. I never meant for this to happen. My name is Yagala, and I, like some of you, was once a champion. This is my resting place, and as he motions towards the building, you watch as the overgrowth seems to fall away from it, almost becoming fibrous and dried up as it kind of flakes off of it, revealing this beautiful, majestic, Aztecian-like pyramid. As he does this, you see individuals now coming out of the entrance, wiping their eyes and cleaning themselves off of strange purplish goop. Lucy, you notice as both Betsa and your mother walk down the steps towards you.
I'm already rushing up there. Full embrace, both of them. Grab Betsa, pick her up, and big group hug.
As they embrace you back, they both kind of laugh. Lady Vander pulls away. "Ah, my dear Lulu, always such a compassionate one."
I'm so worried.
You need not worry, my
Enough.
dear. We were fine, to a certain extent. A little stinky, but otherwise fine. Are you all right,
Just
my
nods.
darling?
I'm better now.
Good. I'm glad. As you can see, I gathered as many as I could away from Boku before, well, what happened?
What will you do now?
Well, Boku survives in us now. And I think it's time we not take such a passive approach anymore. We will take the city back. Of course,
Lucy
we will
nods.
need some assistance in all of this, but I do have a friend in a city to the south, known as Trellis. I believe she might be able to assist.
He nods knowingly. I think I know who you have in mind.
Yes, well, she is very wise. Similar to your friend here, and she points over to Pavo.
It's Birdie.
God,
Yagala looks towards the rest of the group. You know, this jungle wasn't always this way. It was a man who came here long, long ago. He took from me what you would know as our keys. He was a man from a jungle when he arrived. He was a king from the jungle once he had that weapon in his possession.
Oh, Dad, I thought you said it was his heart. You said it was his heart, Pops. I was telling him it was the heart the whole time.
Yes, well, your two champions here. I'm sure they see their weapons as their hearts as well.
Eli will nod. And how many people are coming out? Is it like a lot of people, a stream of people?
There's probably about 20 to 30 people that are coming out.
He
One in
will
particular-
look for his parents and be sad
Aw.
when they're not there.
Okay. Make an investigation check for or a perception check for me.
Okay. 15.
15. Unfortunately, you do not see your parents. However, you do take note of a strange fellow, something you've never seen before. Actually smaller than both you and Lynx. Looking very similar to that of a potato. It kind of stumbles up to the side of you. Oh, hi guys. Thanks for saving me.
Hi, I'm Alara. What's your name?
My friends call me Wholesign.
Oh, he did not.
What kind? Wait. I'm gonna kind of jump in front of Eli and look at it. You look delicious.
Yeah. You're just trying to butter me up.
Yeah. What is it called? Taters. Fry them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
No, please don't. That would be awful.
I don't think we want to eat you.
Eli's gonna look at Lucy and be like, what the fuck is this?
Lucy's at a loss for words, clearly.
I'm gonna say, whole sign. Can I pick you up?
I guess I'm just really scared.
Oh, of what?
Well, of a lot of things. The ground,
Okay.
people.
Well, if you're scared of the ground, I can keep you off of it.
Okay. And he reaches up his small, tiny potato-like hands towards you.
What do you even mean?
Okay. she'll pick up whole sign and say, "See there," and she'll sort of hold him up like this, and
Simba.
turn him around. Look what it looks like from this tall.
Wow, this is amazing. Can you turn me around again?
Yeah. She'll just keep turning in circles.
I have a really important question.
Can imagine.
Is whole sign wearing sleeves?
No, he looks to be completely naked at this point as well.
Oh,
Perfect.
no sleeves.
Yeah. As you turn him back towards to face you, he kind of looks deep into your eyes for a minute and then closes them before he starts to lean in for a kiss.
Oh.
Oh. I'll just keep holding him out. He's a potato, right? He's a legit potato.
Eli's gonna be like, whoa, potato man. Let's not get too familiar here, okay?
What? Huh? Oh, I thought you were. You mean you're not my girlfriend now?
Just look at Lucy. Just say, I know what it feels like when it moves too fast.
Oh shucks, guys, I really read that one wrong. Oh,
Okay, we can be best friends. How about that? And then we'll see.
make a deception check.
And then we'll see. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, it's a 3. Okay, wait. But hold on. Okay, so it's a 5.
You know, you're not very nice. Put me down.
Okay. I'm sorry. A lot of people think I'm nice, and I'll put him down.
Well, the rest of you are really tall, so I'm afraid of you as well. You know what?
Thanks for noticing.
And here I was going to ask to hire you guys.
For what?
What do you need?
I can maybe help.
We're a little busy, pal.
I need someone to take me home.
I'll take you home. I'll take you home. I'll take you home. And I'm gonna kind of like usher my way through, and I'm gonna pick up Holson. I'm just gonna hold him.
Okay. As you hold on to him, you kind of shove him into your kind of chest as you hear him say, "Thank you so much. That's very nice of you."
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, "Thank you. That's very nice of you. Here,
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I actually have something for you for being so nice."
Yeah.
And as he holds out his hand, it begins, a little bit of a glow begins to emanate around his hand. Suddenly, a stick appears in his hand
I love sticks.
with what looks like a large plethora of potatoes stuck to it.
Potato on a stick.
She's gonna get so excited, she doesn't even know what to do with herself.
This is my spud wand. I want you to have it.
What do you do with it?
Well, you can, carve symbols into the dirt, or, it's pretty much all I use it for. I don't really know what it does yet.
Me neither. Me neither.
Well, this has been great.
Wow.
Is the champion still around?
I want fries.
Wondering.
Yagala kind
Yeah, I
of
was
is
gonna
just
say.
standing back at this point, looking around at the familiar reunions, all of the individuals that seem to have smiles on their faces all around.
Can you spell the name of the champion? Sorry. You keep saying it and I can't hear it.
Yagala. Yagala.
Yep. Okay.
AKA Pops.
AKA Pops.
Eli will approach Igala and I'm gonna say, "Hi, my name is Eli. I have some questions for you, if you don't mind taking some time to answer
Of
about
course.
Soulless."
If I can answer them, I will. The champion of Ashante is welcome here.
Thank you. And then he's gonna say, where's he from? Where does he come from? What is he? Soulless.
He is a being outside of his own realm.
So he comes from another realm? Was he powerful when he arrived here?
I am unsure exactly how he came here. I know him from a very, very long time ago.
And you know him from when he came to the jungle to take the champion's weapons. That's how you were first introduced to him?
I was first introduced to him by the Guardians.
In what context? Was he working for them, against them?
He seemed to have been working with them at that point. I did not have a lot of involvement with him, but he always rubbed me the wrong way.
What was he supposedly doing for them?
That I do not know. I did not spend much time in the City of Gold. The jungle has always been my place.
Do you know where the City of Gold is?
Far below a mountain range.
What mountain range?
He points to the east.
What will we need to get there?
Well, as you are champions, You will be able to find your way, the same way that you were able to find all of the tombs that you have so far.
Okay.
That has always been our beacon. It will always guide us to that place.
Hi, I'm Alara. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm overhearing what you're saying. I'm just wondering, do you know of, like, have you been to the City of Gold?
Yes.
Do you remember, like, a time when, like, some people were there and then, like, they just disappeared and, like, never came back again?
You'll have to be a bit more specific.
Alara knows that it was. Does Alara know it was Russillian and
Yeah.
shoot, what's her name? Oh my god, it's gone out of my head.
Galia.
Ow. What? Galia. Someone named Galia and someone else named Russillian.
I'm unfamiliar with the name that you speak, but Galia I knew quite well.
Oh.
She
Okay.
led us during the time of the god incursion.
The god incursion. Okay. Okay. Do you remember what happened to her?
Sadly, something happened one night at the City of Gold.
Mm-hmm.
I am unaware of exactly what that was. But she was lost to us that night.
It was soulless. We know it was soulless. He messed
you
with
don't
everybody's
remember?
memories.
You don't remember anyone like, and I'll just describe Russillian.
No,
Kind of like this tall.
as I said,
Yeah.
I didn't personally spend much time at the city. I did meet a few individuals. And it's been such a long time. I'm sorry, I don't remember him in specifics.
What
Okay.
about Octavo Presage? What do you know about him?
Is that a name I should recognize?
I guess not. We'll just
You
call
have to
it
understand that the City of Gold was not a place that we spent much time. It was a converging place when we needed to be called forth. I stayed here in the jungle.
Well, we have reason to believe that Solus is trying to use the champion's weapons to awaken Thule, and what we're trying to do is stop that.
Well, he was able to overcome me and my tomb, taking my weapon from me.
What was your weapon?
Oh, damn.
I carried a staff.
What kind of a staff?
One that was made from an ancient branch far from this place. An island known as Lumnador.
From Luminador.
Hmm.
It's
Are you
great there.
familiar with the Boysen blossom tree?
Am I? Is this the tree that I, that I went on about?
It is a grouping of trees far into the Feywild that rests on the outskirts of Lumnador.
Hmm. Okay. Well, what does the staff do? Just, it's good to know because we pretty much have to end Solus, so just good to know.
It controlled the earth around it, the animals. I myself was known as a druid.
Hmm.
Do you know where you
I
went
am.
with your weapon? East, I'm guessing.
I do not know.
So you're saying you're a druid?
I was once.
what you were a druid and your specialty is with earth and animals.
Yes.
That's very noble.
Thank you.
I had a friend who was a druid, but he was more into the stars.
Okay. Well done. Now, if you'll excuse me if you have no other questions, I must go speak with my little one.
Your little one.
Who's that?
He turns and begins to walk towards Lynx.
Who in the meantime, while you were having this conversation, she boiled Holson and made him into mashed potatoes.
I saw you cutting and I was like,
I
no,
know.
surely she's not.
I was like, walking over with the pot, put the pot down, come back, just started feeling.
He just wanted to go home.
Started imagine.
Oh my god.
You murdered Holstein.
And so ends the tale of Holstein.
He never got home.
So that Pops is gonna come over and she's gonna be having a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Wow, you've done very well with this meal. It looks delicious.
Yeah, Dad, you want some?
No.
Got
In my
plenty-
current form, I couldn't eat a thing.
No.
But Lynx, there's something we must speak about.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the bowl down.
Now that I
Yeah?
have been restored to who I am now, it's once again time for me to find rest.
What do you mean? You could sleep back at the cabin.
Not that kind of rest, little one. I must go back to the place of the divine. The place where all mortal champions go when they no longer exist on this plane. I will be with you forever, but this will be the last time you see me in this form.
So does that mean you're leaving me too?
No, I will always be with you. But I believe it is time, based on what I've seen today, for you to leave the jungle. Go outward, explore, see what the world has to offer. You will always have a piece of me inside you to call forth if you ever need to protect anyone ever again.
What do I do without you, Pops? But if you
Well-
say I'm ready, Pops.
There is one last thing I think you should do.
Okay?
From what I understand, these wonderful people here are headed down to a place south of here.
Okay.
They could use the guidance and wisdom of a young one like yourself.
I could do it.
Do you
do
understand
it.
what I'm asking of you, Lynx?
Yeah. Be a good host.
Yes. Always a good host.
I could do that. And I'm gonna look to all of them with a big old smile on my face. I could do that.
We'd love to
I won't
have
let you down.
Use your powers wisely. And if you ever do come to need me, my wisdom will always be there for you.
Thank you, Pops. And I'm just gonna run up and hug both of his legs.
He rests his hand on your shoulder, and as he does, you feel his legs start to becomes softer as you suddenly find yourself wrapping your arms around yourself as he stands in front of you, translucent. He gives one last smile and nods towards the rest of the group. Good luck on your quest, champions. We are
Eli will,
all
like,
with you. And with that, he turns once again into a wisp of purple light before rocketing back up towards the sky.
You okay, Lynx?
Eli
Yeah.
will go give her a hug.
Yeah, I'm okay. And she's gonna return the hug to Eli. And then just quickly, I made you guys some mashed potatoes! Come on, let's go! And then she's gonna lead everybody to the pot that she made of mashed potatoes.
Eli will eat it. Just be like, damn, that's good.
I will not.
I will have some.
Lynx, as you're dishing out all of these mashed potatoes, you finish off putting whatever compartment that you somehow magically pulled out of the air to cook and mash up the potatoes. But I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Suddenly, you feel yourself being lifted off of your feet.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And as you do, you find yourself straddled around the neck of Dendar.
Mm.
I'm gonna grab his ears.
I heard you're going south, kid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really want to go back to the lake yet. Not good times there. Maybe if you're okay with it, maybe I'll tag along with you for a while.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. You wanna play us some I Spy?
I don't know what that is, but yes, very much so.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, guys.
Okay, I'll follow.
As she begins to make her way, Lady Vander calls back, just one moment, Lynx. If you wouldn't mind. She looks back towards Lucy. And you, my dear?
How do you know Lynx? Just kidding.
And you, my darling, where will you go next?
Well, now look around or look at the rest of the party. I guess we're headed south. But when the time comes, you just call, and I'll be there.
Well,
Lynx is gonna. Okay. She's gonna kind of crawl down Dendar and run to Eli and give him one last hug. And then pat him on the forehead. And then run to Reyna, to Alara, and just kind of like crawl up as fast as she can and give her a big hug.
Well, she'll spin her around while they're hugging.
And then she's gonna let go down, and she's gonna go down to Lucy, and she's knowingly not gonna climb, but she's gonna tug on his robe. But she's just gonna look up at him and
I pick her up.
Oh.
Give her a hug.
And then she's just gonna give him like a big warm hug, like just a little bit stronger hug than she gave the rest. And she's just gonna continue on to the rest of them and give them a big hug. And then she's gonna pat Ollie on the chest, wherever he is. Say, "You have a heart. Remember that." And then she's gonna just go down, and then she's gonna run back up Dendar's back and say, "Okay, I'm ready to go now."
As Lady Vander gives Lucy one last hug, she looks towards him. Be proud of what you've accomplished, my son. You might not have been able to save the city of Boku, but you did defend it and its people long enough for us to continue to exist.
He will nod. At first, just kind of like thinking about what she said, and then a smile will kind of creep on his face as he starts to believe it more.
She gives you a light tap on the face, a little slap.
Oh!
You're a good boy, Lulu. I'm sure our paths will cross once again soon. But it sounds like there's more for you and what lies in Trellis.
Until then. And he'll give his mom a little slap too. A little love slap too.
As you do that, suddenly you feel the two of you being pushed apart. All right now, Lucy. You be a good boy. You be good to your friends. And don't be so whiny.
You got it, Betsa. And he'll grab Betsa by the face and give her a huge kiss. And push her away.
Her face begins to blush as she wipes off her mouth. Well, that's more than action than I've seen in a while. Lady Vander, shall we go? Lady Vander looks back to all of the remaining survivors of Boku, motioning them forward and then looking towards Lynx. Well, where would our leader take us first?
I'm gonna take you guys home. For now.
That would be good. You all
And then
watch. Go ahead.
Lynx is gonna turn around on Dendar. I'll see you next time, friends.
See you around, Lynx.
Hi, Lynx. I'll miss you. I'll call you.
Okay. I have no idea. She's like, okay.
Yeah, sure. I got my potatoes. I'm good.
We'll see y'all again, I'm sure. No problem. And hey,
It's been an honor.
Dendar, always a pleasure.
just always be careful of any raiding dragons that might come by. They might swoop
Yeah,
down
you gotta-
almost from out of nowhere. Sometimes they're good.
Gotta watch out for those raiding
Sometimes they're
dragons.
And with that, they turn and the survivors continue onward. As you all stand in this clearing now, you watch as a clearing, a pathway begins to open up. One to the east and one to the southeast.
Pablo, where'd you say you were from?
Up on the mountain.
And where would that be? East or southeast?
Compared to where we're currently located, I believe it'd be more southeast.
DM, can I do a survival check to, like, I don't know.
I know the whole map, Eli.
Oh, right. Where do you guys want to
What do
go? Want to go check out where Pablo's from, or you want to go to the mines?
What do we need to do? What?
Well, Ollie, what do you think? Oh, Ollie's silent.
I would say
Okay.
there seems to be more questions to be answered at the mines.
Oh,
We know what happens at the temple. Maybe we
Okay,
could use
okay.
more information.
Okay.
okay. Ollie, thank you that was very insightful.
Hmm. Okay.
Trix, what do you think?
Pablo, Pablo, I know you
Oh, I don't
really
care.
wanted
As
to
long
go
as there's
back-
stuff for me to steal wherever we go, I don't really care otherwise.
She says as she funnels bacon into her mouth.
Yeah. But we got to decide soon because I feel a nap coming on.
Okay.
Mhm. Pavo, I know you really want to go to your monastery. Are you okay if we do something else first?
We will make it back when the time is right.
So why?
So-
Wow.
Wow.
Like he's a monk or
If
something.
the mines are where we need to head, then that's where we head.
Okay. All right. To the mines.
And as the heroes begin to trail down the eastern path, making their way to the strange mines that they've heard of so many times.
I think Eli wants to say
Are
something.
we? If we're ending, I wanted to say something. Are we? Is this like a wrap up type thing?
I mean, it was
What's the
going to
vibe?
be until you
Sorry,
just
I'm so
completely
sorry.
Oh, he likes to
jumped
make
in
it a
the entire
surprise.
time.
So sorry.
Jesus.
At some point, I want to like hang back by Ilara, and he just wants to like take her forearm in her hand, and then just be like, "I'm really glad that you're okay." And then he's gonna kind of look at her with like direct eye contact, which he rarely does, and then just kind of like pat her hand, and then keep walking.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
and
I'm okay
glad
too,
you're-
Eli.
We're all okay.
But I wanted to make it like in a low moment, like
I
no
know,
one
I'm
else,
just
like
kidding.
under.
I know. No.
Can I do my thing now?
Yeah, you
Is
can.
that
You can.
okay?
Wow.
We'll
That's
allow
okay.
it.
As our adventurers head towards the east, towards the mines, unsure exactly what they will find there. More answers, more questions. That is yet to be seen. And all those stories and more are stories for another evening.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming at all.
So, with that said, I would like to sincerely thank everyone for all of the gifted subs, for all of the bits, all of the things.
Hype
I do
trains?
realize that I did miss a redemption while we were streaming, and Crimson, I am very sorry about that. I will ensure that we do that at the very beginning of next episode. We were just kind of in the middle of stuff, and we needed to take care of that. But I did see all of them, and I will make sure to get to them as quickly as possible. To Hops and Dragons, welcome my friends. Thank you so much for the raid. You are wonderful human beings. And a quick shout out to them. If you're not already following Hops and Dragons, please go do so. Big Tilly and Paul are wonderful human beings, and I'm pretty sure I might go hang out with them at some point in time if they let me. But that is a story for another evening. Wait, I already did that. Damn it. Also, a very, very, very special thank you to our special guest for the last 2 evenings. Ali, you have been absolutely wonderful. I adore Lynx to the utmost, and who knows, maybe we will see her again someday. I sure hope so. I just wish I had the power to make that happen. Wink.
If she's
Not
ever
like she went
called,
through
she'll
a-
come.
Not like she went through a portal to hell, so that's all good.
Poor Wholeson's characters.
Yeah, and for Wilson, I promise I'm not intentionally trying to give you a higher body count than Swiss Dave. I'm trying my best. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up the evening, unless there's anything else anyone would like to say.
Thank you guys for having me.
Blast.
I love the community. You guys are the best. And I hope everybody else knows that.
No, you're the best.
No, you!
You're the best. No,
You're the best. No, you're the best. No.
Thank you guys for having me. That's all I gotta say.
It was an
blast.
absolute pleasure.
It was.
So,
So
thank you.
we will be back here next week as we begin, or potentially begin, our next arc within the Careful Cantrip story.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
It is, very much.
Mm-hmm.
But until that next time, adventurers, I beg of you, one word of caution. Whether it be out in the jungles, fighting against strange, lich-like bark creatures, or whether you're being cuddled in a giant plant, paralyzed, smelling very stinky, beg of you, be careful out there. You could trip. We'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Take care.
Bye.